We all presume that the food we buy is going to be safe for us to eat. But what if there was something within our food that food producers and the government didn't know was there, but had the potential to cause us harm? This could be the case for a parasite called Toxocara. It's a roundworm parasite which lives in the intestines of infected cats, dogs and foxes. If humans become infected with this parasite, it can lead to devastating outcomes, including blindness and brain damage. This isn't a new parasite. We've known about it since the 1950s, and an estimated 1.4 billion people are thought to have antibodies against it. But despite that, we still don't really know how humans become infected. What we do know is that infected animals will pass eggs out in their feces, which contaminate the environment, and the eggs can last for years in the soil. In that time, other animal species and humans can become infected. But we grow our vegetable crops within soil, and we rear livestock on pasture. So the question is then, could food contaminated with Toxocara be playing a role in the transmission of this parasite? To answer this question, for the first time in the UK, I'm actively searching for Toxocara in food products, namely vegetables and meat. To test vegetable produce, I wash the items within a bag and I pass the water through a simple filtration system, which I've constructed using plastic water bottles. I then test what I've collected for the presence of Toxocara DNA, and so far I've been able to detect Toxocara eggs on allotment grown lettuces, so it shows the parasite is out there and it can enter the food chain. To test meat products, I digest using chemical means the tissue, and I look for the larvae and test for the presence of Toxocara DNA. Once I've gathered all of my sampling data, I'll then construct a mathematical model which will enable me to determine if there is a real risk of Toxocara transmission to people via food. The good news is that we can eliminate Toxocara from our food products simply by washing our vegetables properly and cooking our meat thoroughly. But we need to raise awareness so people do this properly. And I'm hoping my project will do this and inform government policy so that we can make sure that the food people buy is indeed safe to eat.